Matthias of Be United International. I'm standing right next to one of our temperature controlled tank containers that just arrived with something we believe very, very special, very unique from the Einbecker brewmasters. As you know, the Einbecker brewmasters in the 14th century, they created this wonderful style called bog beer. About a year ago, when I traveled to Einbeck and we had our meeting, talked to them a little bit about the bock beer style, and then I asked them in our meeting. I was kind of laughing. I said, "Do you guys still have this entrepreneurial, innovative spirit of the 14th century?" And there was nothing but silence in the room, and I felt like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you should never challenge a German German brewmaster. Couple minutes later, we all started to laugh, and they relaxed, and I relaxed, and I thought, okay, not so bad. Then the brewmaster I took my hand and said, okay, let's go down into our cellar, into our lagering cellar. I said, okay, wonderful. So we went all the way down into his lagering cellar. It's cold in there, you know, it's bottom fermenting, it's cold, 39, 40 degrees. He took a glass, he went to one of the tanks, and he poured me something. And he said, told me, smell it, get the aroma, get a feel for the aroma, and taste it, which I did. And I smelled it, I got the aroma, malt and hoppiness, and tasted it, and it was incredible. I probably have never had anything quite like this. So I turned around and said, what is this? I've never tasted it at Einbecker. And he said, this is something we don't really sell here in Germany or anywhere in the world. It's something that you might very much like for the United States. And that's exactly what's in here. Let me pour it for you guys quickly, and then we'll talk a little bit about the history, about what it is and what it tastes like. So I'm here at the sample valve, where we can draw samples of whatever's in the tank container. I want to pour it very, very slowly because the CO2 will break out of the liquid. So you see it. CO2, a lot of foam right now because the CO2 is breaking out. What it actually is, it's they brew a wonderful Pilsner too. It's called Brauhan Pilsner. It's a kind of a northern Germany style of Pilsner, very hoppy, very dry. And in that tank, and now in our tank container, it was the version of the Brauhan Pilsner that just came out of the fermenter. A day earlier, it was transferred into that tank. It is what they call a green beer, an absolutely super fresh beer that still needs to go into their full maturation. You can see it's cloudy, it's completely unfiltered. You have yeast sediment in there. At that time, what I call it, it's kind of a raw, super fresh beer. The specific gravity is not firm yet. It can be between 11.5 and 12 Plato. The alcohol content is somewhere between 4.8 and 5.2, 5.3. And the carbonation itself is somewhere between 3.6 and 5 CO2 gram per liter. For me, and they don't sell that in Germany. And I asked them, why would you not sell that in Germany? He said, this is a Pilsner. In Germany, no German consumer would touch a cloudy, unfiltered Pilsner. You see the color of it, it's cloudy. It is, I say, beautiful. Malt, fresh aroma, very rich, very bready aroma. On the palate, the hops, kind of the earthy, herbal, noble hops that they're using, a wonderful kind of a citrus, lemon lime, citrusy character in there. Absolutely fresh. The finish, very, very long, kind of again like a cracker, like a bread character in there, a little bit in there. Very dry finish. The carbonation, the spritziness is absolutely stunning. It's not soft as you might assume from the start, because it has not gone through all the maturation time to develop a lot. But it has a wonderful carbonation that balances out the maltiness, the rich maltiness, and the hoppiness in there. Very, very long, very dry finish. For me, it is absolutely stunning. Stunning the way maybe a Pilsner was when it was created in the 19th century, before all the technological innovations came alive there, before the cooling machine was invented, before the filtering machine was invented. This is for me, this is very, very, very special. One last note, don't confuse it with a Keller beer. Keller beer goes through the entire fermentation. Just towards the end of the fermentation, it's unbound, meaning the brewmaster allows the CO2 to escape from the liquid. This is not a Keller beer. This is a beer that just came out of the fermenter, is absolutely super fresh, and has been moved into the lager tank, and is going through, then through a period of lagering. So from the tank, they moved it into in our tank container. It's now here, and later this week we will can it in our new can. It's a 16 9-ounce can, and it will be ready to go very early next week.